Nipping. It's chilly in the shop this morning.
Oh my god. I like sneezed and coughed at the same time, and now my eyes are watering.
I just fixed car. I'm very excited for tomorrow. Today is Wednesday. Tomorrow is Thursday, which typically happens after Wednesday.
All right, welcome to vlog number 5. Is that number 5? Probably on number 3 or 4.
I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea.
We'll leave that in.
Anyway, we've got a 2022 Subaru WRX on the lift today. We're having some shifting concerns. Right now, it's only got third gear and reverse. So there's actually 5 other gears that we're looking for. Yeah, 5. And then we looked into it a little bit, came down to some shifter cable issues. It's seen probably 4 or 5 years of some pure abuse with a billet-work short shifter and then a counterweight. That could have a little bit of something to do with what we got going on, but we've got some worn out shifter cables causing some pretty weird shifting concerns. So we're replacing those. We're gonna see if everything works out right, but yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
We got Devin's 330 IM Sport touring in here today. So you can see, getting some Bilsteins put on there. He's got a full Bilstein. Not necessarily technically not a coilover set, but close enough, so I'm going to call it that. Doing front and rear suspension, get her aligned, lowered, good to go. This thing's going to look real good.
Sunny out today, 90 degrees, and we wanted to do a little build list profile thingamajigger on Hutton's 2020 WRX. I've been working on this car for about 4 or 5 years now, and it's he can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's done. I don't think he plans on doing much more work to this car just because it's kind of finalized. But we're gonna start with the simple stuff. We're gonna do this is a factory engine modification stuff. So this car is all modified pre-green speed, so it does have a Cobb flex fuel kit on it, and a catless J pipe. And we also did TGV deletes and EGR delete. And then as far as the bolt-ons go, we did a Nordstrom's high pressure fuel pump, and Mishimoto top mount intercooler, Mishimoto charge pipe, Cobb SF intake, and then we did a Boost Labs 71R. No, it's a GTX. Yeah, GTX 71R from Boost Labs. For the turbo, did Turbo Smart dual external wastegates, the PLM header. That's about it for engine modifications. We haven't had this car in the dyno since it was done so long ago, but I would guesstimate it probably makes around 360 to 400 wheel horsepower in ethanol, in that range. You know, it's pretty zippy. It's still, like I said, a factory engine, factory clutch. It's got a ton of exterior mods and stuff like that too. Starting with suspension, it's got some Fortunato 500 coilovers out of the base, out of the box springs. Also some Voodoo lower control arms in the rear, and a set of white line toe arms. Pretty simple suspension setup. Ties it all together. Some beautiful T37 wheels. Stance is pretty good. His car handles really well. It's also got a Battle Arrow chassis mounted front splitter. So that's pretty cool. These are super tough. You know, you can put some good weight on them, and they don't move. They're very sturdy. He also has a second trunk for the car. Right now he's running he's got his ducktail trunk on the car, but we also have another trunk that has it's got an APR carbon fiber wing. It's pretty cool. Also it's got shoot, what kind of diffuser is this? I forgot. It's really cool though. Let me look. I think it says it on the bottom. Oh yes, a Versus Engineering rear diffuser. That's cool. It's also got a Tomei catback. You know, there's a lot of work done to this car. So you're going around. I think these are Battle Arrow side skirts as well. I could be wrong. Do not quote me on that. These carbon fiber side skirt extensions. Also has some Status carbon fiber bucket seats. Those are really fancy. They're actually heated as well, so we wired in factory heat seaters. They're actually called seat heaters. I just call them seat heaters. Heat seaters. I don't know. Then it's got a Vertex steering wheel. So it has this fancy little carbon fiber piece that you can bolt all of your factory steering wheel controls on, so everything is all functionable. Trying to think what else this thing's got. Oh, we did a cool little Greddy gauge a little while ago. I'm not even touching it. This little dinker's cool. All of this was done at Atlas Tuning and Performance, and this car is a ripper. It's pretty cool. Probably have some videos we'll clip in on the YouTube. See this thing ripping. But I don't know. That's about all I got. This is a really, really fun car, though. We enjoy having it in the shop, and it's cool to see how nice he keeps it. You know, it's always clean, it's always spotless, and he drives the shit out of it. We love to see it.
Good morning. We're at Atlas Tuning Performance today, which is where we're always at. There's a couple things going on in the shop today. We've got this beautiful 2007 Tacoma. Watch out, Nathan. 2007 Tacoma in, a buddy of mine. We're doing a transmission in this car. This car needs a new transmission. Michael's over here. You're going to talk to Michael some more about that later. WRX. What else are we going to talk about? Let's see what Braden's doing. I think he's putting a fuel pump in this TRX. So, yeah, what else am I supposed to talk about, Nathan? I don't know. Maybe I'll think about something. It's hot. It's really hot right now. I'm very excited for tomorrow. Today's Wednesday. Tomorrow is Thursday, which typically happens after Wednesday. And it's going to be like 60s tomorrow. So I'm very excited for it tomorrow. We just had that BMW that we were supposed to get more footage about leave. Really cool wagon. Lowered that thing. That was awesome. And then I think I'm working on a TRX directly after this. So we'll see how that goes. Otherwise, you should be seeing a merch release soon. So we're going to be releasing some new merch. And it's really cool. You'll really like it. It's something you'll want to wear. It's not just covered in our logo. It's just really cool merch. So be on the watch out for the merch release, and follow us on like Facebook and Instagram and TikTok, and subscribe to us on YouTube. We're posting so much stuff across every platform, especially on Facebook. If you go to Facebook, you're going to see all of our events that are coming up. We're going to be doing a ton of things this summer. Between Spring Fever, VTech and Vibes, going to the Cars and Coffees, and then we're going to be hosting our own thing on alternating weekends from Cars and Coffee, the Atlas Social at Union Social. So go to Facebook, look for that, and yeah, that's all I got to say, guys. Good morning. It is May 16th, Friday. It's a nice chilly day today. There's a little bit of variety in the shop this morning, and outside the shop. We had to pull some cars out to get some work done today. But I'm gonna start with telling you guys what I'm doing today. Just replaced a fuel pump assembly in a Ram TRX. These are kind of neat when you hear the term Hellcat pumps. This is Mopar Hellcat pumps. There's two of them in there from the factory. These hangers are pretty cool, but these pumps are proprietary to the TRXs. I could be wrong on all this stuff too. I'm not a big Mopar guy, but the TRX is getting its summer wheels and tires put on, and flex fuel and new fuel pumps. So that's exciting. Over here, Michael is working on this beautiful Volkswagen. Could you tell us some more about this Volkswagen, Michael?
Yes, we've got I think this is a 1982 Volkswagen Rabbit with a 2002 12-valve VR6 swap out of like a GTI. It's running pretty funky right now. I'm currently waiting on a few things so we can do some more testing on this. So I'm messing with the Subaru engine at the moment. This is a really cool swap. It seems to be done quite well. It's tucked decent. So we're gonna kind of get everything dialed in for Grant, the guy that owns this car, and get this thing driving down the road how it should be while it's here.
Thank you, Michael. Pretty early. Yeah, I guess we're working on Volkswagens today. Hatches, too. Do we have any more Volkswagens in the parking lot? Yeah, I think we do. Braden, what are you doing? To this car?
Downpipe, exhaust, intake, turbo inlet, IE tune.
Pretty simple. Nothing special there. Yeah, but then there's the regulars back here. Nothing too crazy. What do you want me to talk about, Nathan? Let's see. I've already talked about apparel. I've already talked about the car show. I don't know. I think that this week was a good week. I'm excited for next week. Next week's going to be a better week.
Good afternoon. We have some fun stuff going on at the shop today. As of right now, I'm installing some weld beadlock wheels with some Hoosier drag radials for this nice Dodge Demon I have behind me. We're just going through, throwing some tires on, getting everything torqued down, make sure the beadlocks are working properly, airing them up, putting them on the car. Very simple. Just takes a little bit of time because we got to run around and torque 25 bolts to a specific specification. So that's what we're working on right now. We actually have a lot of Mopar stuff in the shop. We have this Dodge Demon. We also have a Ram TRX in the back that Plooster is swapping summer wheels onto. And he is also doing some flex fuel stuff, I think. We're doing some ethanol sensor wiring, and also we replaced a fuel pump because the fuel pump went bad. Trying to think what else I got right now.